Hey guys, in this video I want to talk about some simple additions you can make to a more inexpensive pressure washer to really make it operate on the lines in your auto detailing business of a more expensive pressure washer. But before we do that, make sure you go below in the YouTube description box if you are interested in getting my top 12 tools and products of this year revised and updated, all for under $500. We call it the Essential Detailing Toolbox. Once again, the link is in the YouTube description box below. It's completely free. Grab that and let's get into the video. So many of you guys know that in most of my videos I talk about the Sunjoe electric pressure washer. It's really just their basic level, entry level pressure washer. Now, in my particular detailing world, I get to use gas pressure washers, electric pressure washers, Kranzel pressure washers, Honda pressure washers, Snowjoe, Sunjoe pressure washers, all different kinds of pressure washers. And on YouTube, you'll see a lot of different reviews. The reason why I use the Sunjoe pressure washer in a lot of my videos is because it is one of those pressure washers that is at a relatively low price. And so a lot of people who are watching get to make these decisions inside of a budget, and this just happens to be really convenient. I've also been using this Sunjoe for the last like 2.5 years, and it has worked just like it has in the beginning up until now. So at least you guys can know 2.5 years later, this $109 pressure washer is what I bought it at, is still working really fantastically. Now, I want to talk about the very first thing that we can do to a pressure washer like this in order to improve it, and you're gonna see a lot of different video reviews on how to build a pressure washer, what to do, and I just want to give you guys something really simple today that is going to make your life a lot better. Number one, I want to talk about the SGS 28 MTM spray gun. Normally when we say the MTM product line, we're talking about their foam cannon, right? Their MTM foam cannon is really popular. It's actually sitting up on my shelf somewhere, and it's a fantastic foam cannon. But they also have this, let's say, short nozzle or short handle spray gun. This obviously attaches to the end of your pressure washer hose, and there are obvious reasons why something like this is going to be more effective for an auto detailer than necessarily that huge wand spray gun that comes with like the kit of the Sunjoe pressure washer. So this is one of those really simple things to purchase that is going to allow you to buy a pressure washer like the Sunjoe that's $100, $150, and you can add accessories like this that, yes, it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but it's still going to allow you to avoid purchasing that $1,000 pressure washer that you might be looking at. Now, this SGS 28 spray gun comes with these quick disconnects installed. The link is going to be in the YouTube description box below for everything that I'm talking about here, and I believe this is a 3/8 insert here. So it comes with this quick disconnect installed already. So let's go ahead and check out the hose that comes with the Sunjoe to check out what kind of adapters we need to actually attach this into that hose that comes with the Sunjoe kit. So this is the kit hose that comes with the Sunjoe pressure washer that I'm talking about here. And you can see that on either side of the hose, you've just got this piece that screws on either to the back of the pressure washer or it screws on to the wand spray gun itself. And you screw it in and then you screw it off. Well, one of the things a detailer runs into is the fact that that takes time to actually put this together on the back of the pressure washer and then on the wand every time you're pulling it in and out. And so there's a reason why things like this actually come with a quick disconnect, because it allows you to properly insert into the proper adapter, assuming that you have the proper adapter attached, and you can start using your pressure washer instantly. When you're ready to disconnect and roll up your hose, you simply click it off. Now, for a while in the detailing world, it was kind of difficult to use a hose like this that comes with the Sunjoe, or even just use a pressure washer like the Sunjoe, because the threading on the hose here, or even on the pressure washer itself on the back, where you thread this hose connect in, is a 15mm measurement. And oftentimes on different pressure washers, you're gonna find things like 14mm measurements. And so people will be using adapters for 14mm measurements, and then they'd be getting like leaks inside of their hose or on their pressure washer. Well, luckily, in the YouTube description box below, again, I'm gonna link this up exactly because I just want it to be easy for you guys. This is a really simple and straightforward male and female and quick disconnect. It's a 3/8 inch insert and it's a 15mm thread back here. So I wanna show you guys exactly how this works with the hose because I've got it attached on this end. I'm gonna take this 15mm thread right here. This is the male end of the threading, and I'm going to thread it into each end of my Sunjoe kit hose. hose. And I can do this just at hand tightening. I don't have to use any sort of like wrench to make sure it's super tight. If I get any leaking, it's going to be probably because I didn't thread it right. Maybe there might be some damage inside of the hose itself, and I can use some tape in order to fix that. But once I've got it threaded in just like this, you can see I can insert that quick disconnect either from my MTM spray gun right here. Once again, it's got that quick disconnect already installed, and so this is going to fit into what you're gonna find in the YouTube description box. Boom, I'm attached right there. Or let's go over to the pressure washer itself and look at how we can quickly attach this end to the pressure washer and this end to my spray gun. So like I said, whether you're dealing with the hose that we just looked at or you're dealing with the actual pressure washer itself, you've got a 15 millimeter measurement in the threads back here. Now this is the male end of the threads, while on the hose you had the female end. And so in the kit that you're gonna find, the adapter kit in the YouTube description box below, while yes, we just attached this part to the hose, we're going to take the other part, which is right here, and it's gonna fit in just like this, and we're going to attach this to the pressure washer. So once again, we're gonna take the female end of the threading here, that is a 15 millimeter measurement, and we're simply going to screw this part on to the pressure washer itself. And you can see obviously how this is going to fix our kind of time-consuming problem of having to screw this on here, screw it on the other end of the hose. So we're gonna take this end of the hose. Now that we've got this adapter put on it, I'm gonna pull it back, stick it right on, and make sure it clicks. And that is attached to the pressure washer, ready to go. Then of course, assuming that I purchased 2 of the adapters that I'm referring to in this video, I've got, once again, another one on this other end of the hose. My MTM spray gun already came with this particular 3/8 inch quick disconnect attached, and all of a sudden, I can quickly push in my spray gun and I'm ready to go. Once again, you guys can see the obvious quickness of this, but once I'm finished using my pressure washer, I can simply disconnect the hose here, and I'm ready to wrap it up, push my pressure washer aside, and I can move on to the next thing. Now, the reason I show you guys this is twofold. Number one, it's really convenient to have an inexpensive pressure washer like this for many detailers who are starting out, who don't have an infinite amount of money in their budget, and you can use these simple accessories to kind of upgrade your pressure washer. Number two, there are lots of talks about different adapters and different spray guns and what you need to connect this here and there on YouTube, and oftentimes it can get kind of confusing because you're thinking, okay, I see what you're saying, the male end, the female end, 15 millimeter. Okay, there's a quick disconnect that's already installed there, and you kind of get lost in the process thinking, I'm not exactly sure which adapters I need. So I want to be really clear. If you have the Sunjoe pressure washer, below in the YouTube description box, you're going to find a couple things. Number one, you're going to find the spray gun that I'm talking about with the quick disconnect already attached. Number two, you're going to find the Sunjoe pressure washer itself. And number three, you're going to find a link to one adapter. It's going to have a male end and it's going to have a female end, and it's going to be the proper size for the Sunjoe pressure washer and what you saw in this video. You're going to want to purchase 2 of those adapters. So once again, when you click that Amazon link and it takes you to that adapter of the quick disconnect with the 3/8 inch insert, and it's got the 15 millimeter thread, once again, it's going to be 2 parts, but it's going to be one purchase. Both of those parts that connect to each other are going to come in the same purchase, and you're going to want to purchase 2 of those, because while your spray gun already comes with the 3-inch insert, it does not come with the female end with the 15 millimeter threading. So you're going to need to purchase 2 of those, even though you're going to have one leftover piece if you buy this particular spray gun. So hopefully that makes sense. Once again, you got the spray gun in the YouTube description box, you got the Sunjoe itself, and you got the link to the adapter. You're going to want to purchase 2 of those adapters. They're exactly the same in order to do what you saw me do in this video with this pressure washer. Guys, once again, if you're interested in the top 12 tools and products of this year, revised and updated, make sure to go below in the YouTube description box. In the same place I'm talking about with these products, you'll find a link to the Essential Detailing Toolbox, and it will give you everything you need. It also comes with a free video series that's going to show you how not to use those products so you don't damage anything. Guys, if you like content like this, make sure to hit the thumbs up button so I know. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your new pressure washer. And as always, from Luke here at Wilson Auto Detailing, keep working hard, and I'll see you in the next video.